Good morning and Happy New Year. My name is Sandy Gohlke and I'm a licensed practitioner here at the Center for Spiritual Living. And I welcome all of you to today's meditation. Whether you're here in the building, in this room, in this shared space, or whether you're electronically viewing us in that larger shared space. When Reverend Connie asked me if I would be available today to do meditation, I said yes. And following that moment, this phrase just ran through my mind. It was something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. Well, what did that have to do with New Year's? I'm not sure. I wasn't sure initially. If we listen to our human mind, it doesn't always seem to make sense. But I thought about it, and I said, well, of course. That statement was about something a bride was to wear at her wedding, a well-known phrase from long ago. And when I asked myself, what does that have to do with New Year's, I got an answer. When we enter a new year, we take with us whatever has preceded this time as a foundation for creating something new. Now, I'm a little less sure about something borrowed and something blue. However, we move forward and we borrow ideas from others, and we borrow ways of being that we admire in others. And as we try on something new in our choices or behaviors, this projects itself into what is yet to become. So let's settle our mind and our body and introduce a welcoming to this new year. Take a conscious moment to just be present, right where you are, right as you are. You may be sitting in a room filled with people. You may be sitting in a space surrounded by empty chairs. Or you may be alone in a private chair. Breathe into this experience. Know that this is divinely perfect. You're exactly where you're meant to be in this time and in this space. Notice your breath and notice how it moves through you in its own rhythm. Breathing in, breathing out. That there is something greater than any of us that is this breath. It is that divine, invisible something that is the life that we are living. Allow your body to relax and notice as the tension moves out away, and opens us to that freedom of just being comfortable in our bodies, comfortable in our divine selves. Within our teaching, we know God or Spirit is all there is. Breathe in the silence. God is in the silence. This invisible power is here for us. This invisible power never abandons us. It supports us in mysterious ways that we often don't realize. This spiritual presence is an infinite love within all beings, whether they know it or not. This infinite love is within us, even when we may not feel it. This presence always accepts and never rejects. This presence is the essence of our beingness. As I know this for myself and for all beings, I know that I am more than okay. I know there is nothing real in hatred. The more I know this, the more I know peace. And I extend peace into the world. If I feel appalled by the behaviors of others, I have an opportunity to forgive them for not knowing any better in their humanness. I also know that divine love is at their core, awaiting their awareness and acceptance. As a peace pilgrim, I learned to accept what is, not as a victim, but rather as a spiritual being full of hope and a knowing that all things are possible. From this consciousness of positive expectation, I gratefully step into the new year. I remember all things are in divine order and divine right timing. Uncertainty is part of the human experience, and I trust I am spiritually guided. By being grateful, I count my blessings. I am one with an abundant universe. This is where I place my faith. Today is the first day of the rest of my life. With acceptance, I easily and effortlessly sit in the silence. Gradually allow your consciousness to return to the room. Become aware of the space around you. Begin to notice if there are any sounds. And feel where different parts of your body are resting on a surface. Perhaps your hands are in your lap. And when you're ready, open your eyes. So I don't know how much of this area around me shows on the big screen. I have a feeling it's going to show up more in a minute now. But this is an exciting morning. The energy, walking into this room today and standing here. Today our inspirational service is going to be presented by Reverend Eileen Brownell and Anicia Johnson, and we're going to receive information, a presentation about that wonderful, it's not an event, about Kwanzaa. Now, I've known a little bit about Kwanzaa. In fact, I pulled out my little papers of this and that and refreshed my memory and went, yeah, that's really great. So greatness is before us, and stay tuned, whether you're here or out there, that we're in for some inspiration for sure.